Well, Stephen, many thanks for joining us. I assume you've been looking forward to this tournament for a very long time after your fantastic victory here 12 months ago.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to come back, to be honest. At the end of the sort of desert swing, it's been on my mind a wee bit, but now I'm here, it's just great to be back.
Not bad draw in the first 2 rounds for you as well. You must be looking forward to that immensely.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Played with Tiger yesterday and Fred Couples, which was nice. So if they play with the number one and the former number one, it's going to be great.
And how's the course looking out there? Everyone's saying it's in fantastic condition as always.
It's the best I've ever seen it. It's the greens are a nice bit of firmness to them, nice bit of speed, and it's manicured well. They've changed the sort of aesthetics of it. They've made lots of runoffs. It's as good as I've ever seen it.
So some questions from the floor. Do you want to start us off, Steve?
Stephen, Tiger had mentioned you guys were reminiscing about Walker Cup matches from so long ago you couldn't even really remember the year. I'm wondering what your memories of that event are. Did you guys go head to head? And obviously that was a while ago.
Yeah, it came up because I think Fred's playing there in the seniors, the senior opens at Cork Call this year.
Okay.
And that's where me and Tiger played against each other in '95. We played in the fortunes against each other. I never played him in the singles, but he was obviously quite a big. He was just about to turn pro at that stage, and he was double US amateur champion, which was unheard of at the time. So he was obviously a big prospect. And yeah, it was played against. We had a good talk about it. Some of the guys that was on his team and guys that were on my team and stuff that are still playing. It was good.
What was he like back then?
Just the same now, you know. So yeah, just normal.
Martin?
Stephen, it's safe to say that the last round last year was a bit of a roller coaster. Can you talk us through some of the emotions you felt that day?
Well, the first time I'd ever played leading, going into the last round, I think I had a 2 or 3 shot lead, and I bogeyed the first 2, so it was a bit of a shaky start, 3-putt the first, but it was one of the ones where that's the benefit of leading going into the last round. I sort of learned is you've still got 16 holes or 15 holes thereafter to redeem yourself, where if you're coming from behind and you get off to a poor start, it's over. So it was, when I hold the shot at 16, that was the point I thought it was mine to lose from then on in.
That shot at 16 was one of the sort of number of special shots you had last year. There's a nice prize up for grabs at 17 this year. Have you sort of had your eye on that?
I'll probably just lay up, to be honest. No, I think my caddy will leave the driver and run. He's on 10%, so there's no way I'll be laying up at that hole. But I think it's a great thing. You know, the hard thing's going to be getting the line. It's quite a blind shot. So I've been sitting. He's away out getting the line for me. I've never seen him work so hard. It's a novel thing. You know, you've got to hit a good shot to even get close to it. So if the wind's favourable, you'll definitely get on it.
Joe?
Stephen, when you defended the downhill at St Andrews at that age, does it feel slightly different to be defending? And how did you feel in that year, in '95? Sorry, 2005?
Yeah, it was a bit lower key, the downhill, to be honest. I can't really remember that much about it. It's a totally different scenario because there's 3 courses, so there's no real. You can't really get into it for the weekend because everybody's everywhere. Where here, you know, they've been, especially with the build-up with the Champions event, and, you know, it's been sort of been building up for quite a bit. You know, I was told 2 weeks ago I was playing with Tiger and Fred, so it was one of the ones that's always in the back of your mind, even though you're playing other tournaments, because I was looking forward to it. So, yeah, it's just nice to have the family out and stuff like that as well, just support me again.
Stephen, just your thoughts overall on the draw, obviously playing with Tiger and Rory. Was it nice, given that in mind, to play with Tiger yesterday, and how do you feel about obviously how big Gallery's the first couple of days? Do you think that'll bring out your best, or?
Hope so. That's what you want to be playing, you know, you want to be playing with sort of the top guys. They're there for a reason, so if there's anything that you can pick up on, or you just watch how they play their game, or if it's your game as close as it is to them, it can give you a bit of a boost as well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be nice. It's going to be a good time, and just hopefully it brings the best out of them, yeah.
Martin?
Before winning here last year, they already had a good record on this course. It's obviously one that suits your eye. What in particular do you feel on tees that helps towards that?
I think I'm just quite familiar with it. It's like anything else. I play the course quite a lot, come over on holiday and play it quite a bit. I think just even with the sand and stuff like that, it's pretty familiar from back home, looking a bit linksy and firm and running, a bit of wind. It's pretty similar apart from the heat. It's similar to back home. I think, it's just a course I like and I know well. I think it's like anything else. Anybody that, if you play a course a lot, you kind of know where to hit it, miss it, clubs off the tees, different winds. I think it's just familiarity, really.
Thanks, Steve.
Stephen, I've heard a lot of stories over the years from other players who played alongside Tiger, because obviously, you know, you're going to be the focal group, even though it's the first 2 rounds on a Sunday or whatever. I'm wondering whether you've kind of prepared yourself for the amount of movement and frustrations and other things that are going to be going on outside the ropes, because it's a whole different world.
Do that every time I play. Whenever I'm playing off bounce games, they're talking and walking and taking pictures, so that doesn't really bother me, to be honest. That's going to happen anyway, you know. I kind of know that. You just get on with it.
Stephen, was yesterday the first day you played with Tiger Woods?
In a pro tournament, yeah. First time since '95.
Where did you play in '95?
Walker Cup.
Did anything surprise you about yesterday?
Not really, no.
Stephen, Craig Lee was asked in Abu Dhabi how he felt about being chased down by Michael and Rory and being in that company, and you got the impression that he might have been a bit overawed by it, or he didn't feel comfortable in that. But you seemingly are taking the opposite. I mean, what do you put that down to? Is it the experience?
Yeah, I
trying to
think.
block out the auras, or?
Well, it's just, you know, we're on a level playing field. We start from scratch, both of us, and well, the 3 of us really. You know, you want to play with these guys. That's the thing. I think Craig all learned a lot being in the last group and playing with Phil. You know, it's the first time you play with these guys. You know, they're in the top 5 in the world, so they obviously do something that you know. But sure, I think the next time Craig goes head to head with these guys, you'll probably find that he'll be in a different mindset and he'll take it a different way. You know, you've got to learn from anything, all these things, the adverse things that happen. And I think it is just a case of if you've been out that often, you play with them that often, that you just becomes the norm.
Any more questions? Okay, well done. Thanks very much, Stephen. Have a great week.
Pleasure.